Welcome to the Michigan Golfer Show with your host, Bill Shelton. Join us each week as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great game.
Welcome to the Wild Bluff, Bay Mills Indian community. Glad to have you here. Most of you volunteers I see, and so I can thank you right off the bat. Man, it's just once again my third year here and your third terrific job. And thank you very much to the Bay Mills Indian community. There are some people that should be introduced. I hope they'll join me out here if that's the plan. Jeff Parker, the president of the Bay Mills Indian community. To Alan Cameron, Diane Teeple, the treasurer, going right through the list of important folks. Greg Parker, the secretary. Alex Easton, council member. And Rod Jones, the general manager. Also, thanks to the director of golf here. He was the man behind the scenes, but these things don't happen without a good director of golf, and Rob Lusenhop is here. And, of course, none of this happens without the golf course superintendent, John Holberton. John, great job. Ron Hunter, who has hatted everybody here. And, of course, this thing doesn't happen. This thing in planning stages, the designer of the golf course, the guy that is forever running around in a slight panic, Mike Husby. We should hear now from the commissioner of the Canadian Tour, Ian Mansfield.
Yeah, without a doubt, this is our best event. It's why it's the Players' Championship. And when we came here 3 years ago for the first year, we played a normal tournament, and we didn't know a lot about the community. Since then, a lot of the guys know everybody in the community. We feel like family here. We appreciate the way that we're treated. We want to be back. And we also want to say thank you very, very much to the volunteers. This is the biggest group of volunteers we have. They do everything that we want and more. They take us where we want to go. They make sure we're here. They make sure we get back. I just want to say thank you very much to all of you. Without you, this tournament wouldn't be what it is. I'd also like to say thank you, quite frankly, to the Bay Mills community. The Canadian Tour, I think, was a gamble for them 3 years ago. We really appreciate the fact that they took a risk on us. It's turned out to be one of our best tournaments. Our players love to come here. They do perform. As you can see, the course plays like a professional golf course. We typically, our tournaments are 16 to 26 under when we finish. I think if you look at the score today, it'll tell you that this course sets up and plays very, very well for the professionals. I think that goes a long way to saying how well the course is maintained. And John, to you and your staff, we're very appreciative of the way it played.
To Alan Cameron to come up here and make the presentation to the winner of this Players' Championship.
On behalf of the Bay Mills Indian community, Bay Mills Resort and Casinos, and Wild Bluff, and on behalf of all the community members, we'd like to call the champion, Chris Wisler.
Well, you've been through this once before already this year, Chris, so you're used to those big checks and a little applause.
Not quite used to the big checks yet, but hopefully I can get used to that. But yeah, the second win this year, played good the last day. It feels good today to play a good round and win by quite a bit. Earlier, well, like I said earlier, the 2 wins I've had before this, I've had a big lead and kind of limped in and snuck through with the win, but it feels good today to play good and win by quite a bit.
Well, if you should move on, I think you've made some friends and you've made some fans here, and we wish you the best in the future. Chris, congratulations on a victory. And one more thing to present here. We've given him the check, but the trophy, the beautiful trophy for this Champion Players Championship. Rod Jones, would you make that presentation to our champion, please?
Chris, on behalf of the Bay Mills Indian community and Wild Bluff Golf Course, here's your trophy, and enjoy it. You did a great job.
Thank you all for joining us. It was a fun tournament. Got ourselves a real good champion. And Mike?
We started a tradition, Ian Mansfield and I did a few years ago, by making special invitations to amateurs that with international credentials. And last year was our first year of doing that, and we brought in the United States Women's Public Links Champion, which was Michelle Wee, and then we also brought in the Michigan Amateur Champion. We followed that tradition again this year, and I'd like to give a warm round of applause for the low amateur of this year with a great score of 6 under par from Grosse Ile, Michigan, the 2004 Michigan Amateur Champion, Jeff Kuzar. Jeff.